Hi, Patricia. How are you? Welcome. Here's hoping I can stay today. There's always a lag. Something you can't avoid, I'm afraid. Hello, Susan Hill. Yes, I saw your comment yesterday. At least you're here today. And I'm not going to go anywhere. Not right now. Not like yesterday. I honestly thought I was going to be on my own yesterday, but it was not to be. Hi, Jenny. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am good, thank you, Patricia. Feeling a bit better. My weight is slowly coming off. I'm still sticking to my sensible eating plan. Low carbs and no sugar, but eating healthy. So that's a plus, because before I didn't eat that healthy. Oh yeah, it was just a visit. I actually did some printing. I made a way while I did some printing. And then while she was here, I sat cutting everything out. And I carried on last night. I've got a heap of stuff out here. And still got more to go. That threw into the range when I go. Spinach, salad and oranges. Wow, that sounds healthy, Jamie. That sounds real healthy, that. Good girl. Oh, yesterday too, I put out, I put in some tea staining papers, and hold on, I've got to go and lawnmower man's here. Hold on. Hello. Oh, I know. Don't you want tomorrow? No, don't. You brought me a parcel out of the mailbox. Yes, I have got a new printer, and it's one that's got the bottles, and you can print up to. It says that it will 2 years printing. I don't know about that. Not the way I'm printing at the moment. Or 4,000 to 6,000. So do I, Susan, but way, way out of my capabilities. Can't afford those. They do give a better print, but no, more professional looking print, shall we say. But my bottle one is really, I'm happy with this. It took me ages to get going. Once I got there, and I've done a load of printing over the last couple of days. What the laser printers, oh, you can get one for 300, but it's the price of the ink. Well, they're not a cartridge, whatever ink thing. So over here, they start at about $130 each. There's 4 of them in there. Yeah, look what I got. Look what I got. I bought myself these. You bought 4 digitals, did you, Janie? Oh, yeah, we'll have to have a natter later and see what you got, and I'll show you what I got. And I bought these, which are refills for it. I watch Ruby and Everybody, and Genevieve uses it, I think, and Strat Queen uses these. So I thought, well, I'll try them. And it's bits of felt. Mind you, I probably could have cut felt up myself. And it's you know, it's got the Velcro. You've probably all got one. And you just place felt onto it. Look at that. I probably could have done it with felt myself, do you reckon? Bought felt? Might not be the same felt. And with it came these felts. Let's say how many? 10 felts. But then I thought, right. And I bought another 50 as well. Hey, Judy, welcome. Susan, did you see the new stuff for Ideology for 2019? Who's that? Tim Holtz? If it's him, no, I didn't. Oh, Fairy Wings. Wow. Well, yeah, you probably can, Janie, like I say, but I just watched people with these and thought, right. I knew, I mean, that's my no spend gone, a no spend resolution. My rubbish bin needs emptying again. There are at some convention. Oh, Tim Holtz, yeah. No, I don't usually look at much of Tim Holtz stuff because I've can't afford a lot of his stuff. He does beautiful stuff. But yeah. Anyway, I printed this lot out, which is the right way up, so you can see. This paper out. And I actually used lined paper that I've got on another, I've got to cut them down yet, on another digital set. And I've put some stained paper in between each one. So this is all the one. I think this is my avocado stained paper I put in here. It's and I really like this. That's from another that I overprinted, and I thought this will go with that. I'm sticking it in. Look at that. Love these images. I was going to start printing on the stained papers, but even this printer doesn't like it as much as putting the. So I'm thinking of doing, if I want these stained, I would probably spray them and dry them. But I quite liking it like this. There's enough. Let's let that one again. Well, I've done that one twice. I'll take that out. Yeah. Oh, that's that paper again that I got out of another. That I thought I'll put it in there. As you can see, it's all got to be cut down yet. Janie, I was thrilled to bits with it, and Kevin loved it too. I said to him, I went to my bag, he says, what are you doing? I said, I've got something for you. And I said, if you don't like it, before I could finish, he said, I love it. I said, you haven't seen it yet. But anyway, I got it out. He says, oh, steampunk, I don't like steampunk, but I love this steampunk. And he wouldn't let me take it. I said, well, let me make another one. No, it's mine. And he was thrilled to bits with it. So, yeah, I was pleased with it myself. And in actual fact, I found quite a few more steampunk journals on the Etsy site that I didn't mind doing. So that's that paper. But also, with it, not that, are these tags. Little tags and big tags. So this is going to be my next journal. And I am going to probably sell these journals. How? I don't know. Anybody want to buy them? I don't know. Little tags, quite plain. I can't read the writing on there because it looks Greek. Probably is Greek or Latin. So you can see I've done a lot of printing. Don't look at the nails on this. But all these will go with the journal. Here's the steampunk put on video. The steampunk I was doing on a video, Susan, I don't know which one it was. It's a couple back. Actually, no, Jamie, or did I cut the cut of these? I know all that I've been cutting the last few days. I've cut by hand, and these. No, I've cut these by hand. I sit in front of the telly. There's some letters, words that I'm going to mount on cardboard and what's it that will go in here. More little tags. So these are all made up of little bits of the picture. There's some circles yet don't connect because I should have a circle punch to fit that. And there's these that makes an envelope, a pocket look. Make a pocket. And then that's another smaller pocket. Another one. Hello, Deborah. There's another pocket. And another. And that came from it, I think. Or did that come from another one? Can't remember. No, they've got the same yellow on them. No, they do belong, but anyway, they'll fit in there. So all that's going to be a journal. With these pockets, I'm going to fold them and put the tape on, ready for peeling off to go inside, I think. And then when I ordered that one, I went and inadvertently the same thing twice. And Tracy Fox on Love of Journals, I think her name is, on Etsy. When I explained to her, she was very helpful and very nice. And I was able to, she sent me files, she let me go in and choose another set of files so that I wasn't out of pocket. And this is the other one. I haven't finished. I haven't put all the others in between yet, but this is another nice one. She does lovely. Again, I've printed the lines on the back from the other. Oh no, the lines do belong with this one. That's right, that's where I got them from. Is that right? Don't know about the skull. I'm not into skulls, but you know. But this one will have actually, I think those ones belong to this. I'll work them out. This one's also going. I printed that wrong, but I'm going to put it in there. Now, that one I printed on a different way on the computer and it come out wrong. It was the wrong way round. And so I'm going to cut it down and include it in there, I think. I'll still include it in there. And then this one as well. But, or is there two here? I can cut them down, fold them, and they can go in between pages. No, me either. You want me to go through this one again, Jamie? That's the line paper. I haven't done it the other side, but I can do. I probably will do. Those two are the same. Oh, here's the other one coming up. What's going on here? One. Oh, they'll be. Here we go. I've printed it double-sided, Jamie. In this actual file, there is a lined one for you to print. And I'll be using it a lot more on others because it's such a lovely, I think there's two actually. So I'll be, you know, using the line prints that I've got. I went and bought a file with line prints and they ended up coming out too small. They weren't really right. But these are printing nicely. And that. I actually like that one best on top when we start with. Ah, yeah, here we go. And here is the ephemera for this one. Some tags. Pockets again. These are a lot better on there. Yeah, I put them through again, Jamie. I tell you what, don't put them onto tea stain paper. Well, even this new printer doesn't really like the tea stained. It doubles up or it takes two through. But if I put pure clean either printing paper or my 160, the stiffer one, goes through beautifully. And I have a new Hewlett-Packard water tank, wireless tank fill. Yeah. It takes. These I all cut out by hand. There's your skull again, if you like skulls. A bit of decoration. Oh, and again, smaller. Oh. I have to go back in my files and have a look. That's a pocket. I've been busy, eh, Jane? Pocket. Two little tickets. Yep. Bit itchy. That. That's a. Right. If I do that, put that down like that. Right onto that. That ends up like a double pocket, I don't know yet. And then some of these. I'm hoping to sell them and get my money back on my printer that I went into debt to get. These are from Tracy Fox. I'll have to look them up to give you the titles. That would be nice, Susan. One of those pockets. Tags. Another set of words that I'll end up putting onto card. Another pocket. A pocket. Oh. Two thin pockets. Well, as I say, I'm going to make them, Janie, and people want to buy them, they can. If they don't, they don't. I'm enjoying making them. Beautiful Juffnel. Well, Janie, I've never made one of them, but I'll try. And then some more of those. That's that one. And then we've all seen that one that's ready. And then there's, you've all seen the Black Swan. And then I've got, now these I've stuck onto, I've got to cut them off. They've been stuck, because they're tags, I like them on the cardboard. So I've put some things on cardboard that I've got to cut off, as you can see. That's stuck on there. Some of these have come up big, a bit big for the page. I might reprint them and bring them down smaller. That's that way. Is it Love of Journals? I'll have a look in a minute. A couple of tickets, tags, whatever. I'm sure I should have printed these in possibly portrait and not landscape, and then they'd be smaller. So I'm going to reprint them. And I mean, I can put the big ones in as well, because I'm not putting, when I do them, I'm just giving ephemera like this in a packet to go with the album, so the person who gets them can decorate themselves. Yes, Janie, yeah. I think what I did is I flicked them onto landscape, and they should have been portrait. That's another tag. 2 tags on there. Can't see it very well with the other stuff. Hi, Susan Baker. Hi. And then there's those. What's these? See, I don't know what I've got. Oh God, there's all this to go with the black rose. Wait a minute. So I've been busy cutting out. 34, number 34. There's all this to go with that. I'm going to be busy in the next couple of weeks getting these completed. I love fussy cutting, Susan. I sit at night doing it. Yeah, we were, Jamie. You printed any out yet and started cutting out? All these little tickets. Black telephone. Another ticket. What's this? Oh, big feather. Roses. What else have you bought, Janie? Have you bought something the same? This one is from dreamswithaz, etc.com. That one. I think that belongs there. It's got that yellow. I bought off one lady, Helen Emmett, a set of quotes. And but these go smaller, not bigger. I would have liked them a bit bigger. See, they're the same thing but smaller. And then same thing but smaller still. I bought one of those kits you cut and are dimensional. What's that, Susan? Hi, Anita. Welcome. So that is that. And what I should be doing is before they all get lost, let's see, put them bits into bags. That's started back. So all getting lost. Let's see if they fit. Oh, I'll get a bigger bag. Big one. What size are they? They're going that way, won't they? Because I know it won't. Yeah, that's better. I don't want to lose all these. Oh, they belong with that one. Oh, I've got to cut them out yet for it. That's already done. The red one. The first was to try ephemera's garden envelopes, then 4 kits bought 3 from dreams, etc. And talking of that one, Janie, do you mean this one? With all these ephemera? Is that the ones you mean? Okay, Susan, bye. Thank you for coming. Is that one? There's some more of them yet I haven't cut out. Look, Susan. Is that the ones you mean? All those. Still got more in the lounge cut out. Finding the hole is the hard part of these, isn't it? Okay. Right, maybe along there. I'm going to put these in one too. I want you on the ephemera garden. I think that's what this is called. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. My mind titles don't stick in my mind, but this is all the ephemera you get, and this isn't all of it. But you know, I mean, you can interact all this with all your kits, stuff in there for anything you do. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Didn't have a kit set of papers per se with this one. You do, Janie. That's what I've been doing. Now I've printed all that I bought. Can't buy no more at the moment. So I'm going to put them out tonight. I've still got more in the lounge ready to be cut. All right, everything's falling over under here. Oh, nuisance. So, oh, even more for in here. So that's what will go with the kits, is all the ephemera. And I won't be putting it in because I'm leaving that up to people that need that. That goes in with the that one. That goes with that one. A lot of white in there, but I'm going to stick some of the ephemera into this one. Okay, Janie, I want to stick some of those in because I don't like all this white. It's annoying me. So I'll stick bits of ephemera in there. And that's one I'm going to do. I can't do that one yet because I'm drying off some paper. What's that? That's a small one that can go with that. What's that? That's another one for that. See, I wasn't organised, as you can see. Thumbs up there. I've had to start asking everybody now to save me their bits of what do you call it? Cardboard packets and things. I've run right out of that for mounting some of them on. There. Oh. Empty tissue boxes, so I've got those ready to put something on it. And I've got to cut those out tonight. Those are the envelopes for the... I don't like that shape of envelope. It's too big. Mind you, I suppose you can decide which way you want it, but had a funny envelope, those. Into your laptop, right. So now what I've got to do with this, get it all cut down. Let's see. I might not be able to get through all those. I think I might go half and half before I ruin it. All I need to do is trim off. Trim off through that. Okay, she's back. She's back. Janie's back. Janie's back. That's what I should do. Get them put together. Put them on. And they should move. How's that? Oh, no. This paper is just ordinary computer paper, Janie. And then when I'm doing labels, With the labels, I go on to a 160 weight, which is a bit stiffer. Yeah, but you just said they don't. Let's take some off you in a minute. So let's have the white line. Just show me. Nina brand. What weight is that, Janie? This is the 161 I get. It's a Canon paper, top quality. 250 sheets for $20. And it says for laser or inkjet. And on the label at the bottom, yeah, like that. Let's do that. Tells me it's still going 160 gram. The other day for my albums, I got black and I got 210 GSM in this and 100 sheets, but that cost me $32. And I've got to stop spending that, and I've got to start selling and recouping my money. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to have to buy a battery for my scale so I can get them weighed so I can. This is good. these bits. Hey, Mary Jane, welcome. What I meant to show with these is they're all the right way up. That one is. That one isn't. Oh, hold on. Oh, it is. All right. Right, there's some here that's got white edging, the lined papers. I have to get rid of that, but I can't cut them down. So I might have to ink those. Let's see what happens. And if this works with it. Let's try the new Deebadabadoo. Hi, Barbara. It is real funny. Very smooth. Oh, thank you, Janie. I was going to have it all chopped off, but giving my hairdresser sit. No. No, no, no. That blends in better. So we're going to have to do all those. Oh. Right, look at that. Flick. Flick. Oh no. That's this one or this one. Let's try this one on here. Actually, this is the best one for doing that. Oops. Over, over. Over, over. Is anybody crafting? I haven't asked that question today. I usually do. Oh, I was talking to Jude last night at 11:15, 12. She hadn't long been home from work. I was still awake. And so we had a natter for half an hour. It was good to talk to her. She's still working hard. She's still planning on coming down here in February. So I hope that does eventuate. But this time she says she's driving See, I'm not flying again because the last flight frightened her. And I put her off even worse because not last night, not yesterday, the day before, the flight from Christchurch to Invercargill, it was that rough coming in that most of the passengers were ill and they had to have medical services for them when they landed, and they've all been refunded their tickets, which goes to prove that it probably should not have flown in the weather that it was flying in. Hi Karen, how are you, my love? I've been listening to you on Ruby's channel. The bummer she's on when I can't be on live. No, you know, when she's live. So yes, so I shouldn't have told you that. And she says, well, that's made it all the more that I'm not going to fly again, she said. Glad you're doing well, Karen. You wasn't too well the other day, though. So that's obviously passed, has it? Good, I'm pleased about that. Slight difference, actually. That. Yeah. No. Right. Weather related, I say. You know that feeling. Just a minute. It'll take her a lot longer, yeah. But few hours driving, yes. But she says she ain't flying it again. She might change her mind, you don't know. When it comes to a time that Gary can't come. Right. Once she gets up, she has to come over on the ferry from the North Island to the South Island, and then it would probably be 7 or 8 hours drive down to the bottom of the South Island. So yeah. But if she comes with Gary driving her, she can bring a lot more stuff down. That's right. God, these are hard to open. Flowers have a habit of doing that. So we're 8 inches again. So we are 4 by 6 by 2. What do you make in Dada? Well, I'll making another junk journal. Oops. Need a bigger piece of foam. Right. I'm going to decide now whether